name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with another daily reading update. Today is the 16th of September. Happy Monday, everybody. Another work week. Another, week of the grind for some of you. Another same old week for me. So yesterday Garrett did end up coming down to see me. He just needed a little bit of extra sleep. He took a couple Tylenol, laid down, and then he woke up and felt better, so he came out here. He prefers to come out on a Sunday as opposed to a Monday because Monday is like coming in from the suburbs, basically where we live, into the city. Can be ridiculous on a Monday with the commuters and the people working downtown and stuff, so it was better for him to come yesterday. So he came for a nice visit and brought me some treats. He brought me a box of Frankenberry cereal because they were just showing, like they just came out in Walmart, and he knows I love them, so he bought me those. I don't eat them as a cereal, I eat them as a snack. I put them in a bowl and I just kind of snack on them because it's basically candy cereal. So that was yesterday. I spent a lot of time in the atrium yesterday. I'll put some video in at the end of my spot where my view of where I sit, or my view from where I sit, I should say. And what else? So yeah, I got quite a bit of reading done yesterday. I am almost done a book, and I started a new book, and yeah, so it's been good. And I know I haven't shown you guys my knitting in a while, and you've been asking about that. So what I'm gonna do is when I go downstairs to the atrium this morning, is I'm gonna take my knitting with me, but I'll show it to you guys then because I can talk to you then, and kind of show you and talk through why I'm restarting the sock over again, basically. So yeah, so that is that. Reading wise, so it is later than normal this morning. I am usually here between 7:30 and 8, and I think it's almost 9 now. So my nurse was a little delayed, but I have already had breakfast. I've already had all my morning medications. I've already seen my nurse. So I'm pretty much free at this point. I am gonna go get a coffee because I haven't done that yet. I hate when my routine is thrown off. I've mentioned this before, you guys know this. And so now I'm kind of like all discombobulated coming to talk to you guys. I feel like it's so much later than it actually is. So when I go down to the atrium, like I said, I'll show you guys my socks. But anyway, reading update. So I'm at 80% of Beaches, Bungalows, and Burglaries by Tonya Kappas, the first in the Campers and Criminals series. I've mostly been listening to it on audio. I'm gonna count it at this point as an audiobook listen to because I only read the first 2 chapters on ebook. The rest has all been audio because I really do like the narration on these books. They're a lot of fun. And then yesterday I decided to start participating in the Scooby-Doo readathon that is hosted by Sonia at Sonia with an I, Tiffany at the Beach Bum Bookworm, Anne Marie, or is it Amy Marie? I think it's Amy Marie, sorry, and my friend Storm. I think Storm is co-hosting. I'm not absolutely certain. I will link everybody below, so regardless if Storm is hosting or not, you should go check out her channel because she's awesome if you haven't subscribed to her yet. She's hosting a readathon in October that I'm going to participate in, again, called Halloween, where she encourages you to read spooky middle grade books. So she is super fun. She reads some really fun books. But anyway, back to the Scooby-Doo. So the Scooby-Doo is super, super easy. All you have to do is roll a dice, and you get a number between 1 and 6. And there is a board that tells you, what number corresponds to what Scooby-Doo character. So it's like Fred, Vilma, Daphne, Shaggy, Scooby, and the Mystery Machine is the 5th or the 6th. So I rolled it yesterday and I got 3, which was Scooby-Doo. And it's like read a book with a brown cover, or read a book with an animal on the cover, or, eat a Scooby snack while you're reading your book, or a snack while you're reading your book, which I think is just delightful. And so I ended up picking a book that I just bought last week when I was out on my wanders, which is Happy Medium by Sarah Alder. And this is a standalone novel, and I was able to grab it on audio from my library. It's a fairly new release, and the library had it. I was super pleased. So this is narrated by Mara Wilson. Now, that name, for you, like me, that name rings a bell. I looked it up. That's the little girl who was in Mrs. Doubtfire, and also I think in Matilda with Danny DeVito. But now as an adult, she's an audiobook narrator, and she's really good. So this is the story about a woman named Gretchen who is a medium, a psychic medium. She knows it's BS, and she knows she's swindling her customers, but she kind of has a bit of a conscience, like, you know, when she feels like, you know, like for the woman that she's talking to now, she's like, it's time for her to move on, so she's gonna try and like get her to stop coming to see her, but the money's been good and she's kind of behind in rent and bills and all these things. So this old lady that usually comes to see her so she can speak to her dead daughter is like, hey, I want you to go see my friend up at this farm because he's got a ghost and I need you to exorcise the ghost, and she's going to pay her all this money. So that's probably where the romance is going to be, a grumpy farmer and this psychic medium. And I'm just, so far I'm loving it. It's just so much fun. I'm only about 2 chapters in, so I'll get more of that read today. I think that was I put the vote up on my Instagram of those 2 books that I bought last week, and I had everybody, like my followers on Instagram, vote, and that one I think won by a landslide, and I can absolutely tell why. So far really good. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling today, very chatty this morning. Maybe doing this a little bit later in the morning makes me extra chatty, who knows. But anyway, guys, I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.